All right, this is excellent. Yeah, this game is just about done. Okay, good creature. Yeah, that's it. They've seen enough. Hey, welcome to Menacing MTG. Mono black, fun, simple, cheap to build, um, pretty darn effective. Has some Strixhaven themes going on here. So just going to run through this super quick. Ton of one-drop creature cards, including Eidolon, which means that when we play Dead Weight and Myers Grasp and kill something, Eidolon gets to draw a card. We have two Luris in here, so we can continue to reuse all of these enchantments and creatures that we have here. Um, we have 4 Plum the Forbidden, which you can sacrifice creatures and draw cards and lose life per card drawn. But it's particularly effective when you have Bastion of Remembrance. Again, a mega key card in all these Strixhaven decks and these pest decks in particular. Also have Sedgemoor Witch, so when we play a sorcery or instant, you create a 1/1 pest token, and it has Menace. It's a 3/2, and if the opponent wants to kill it, they have to pay 3 life, which is sweet. We do have a single copy of Veto in here because you can gain a lot of life. Several of our creatures do have lifelink, Vessel, Eidolon, and also we can gain life when Revenge of the Ravens, which there's 2 copies of in here on, and the opponent attacks. Of course, the pest summonings, when they die, you gain a life. Environmental Sciences, when you search for land, you gain 2 life. And we get to this sideboard by virtue of 4 Eye Twitch and 2 Hunt for Specimens. Okay, so those 6 cards allow us to hit this sideboard, which is very effective. 1 copy of Necrotic Fume, so you can sack something of yours, hopefully a pest, and not sack, but exile. Then you get to exile a target creature or planeswalker. So you can, of course, pull the stunt of bringing Archfiend's Vessel back from the graveyard as a 5/5 Black Demon token with flying if you have Luris on the battlefield. So that's essentially the whole deck. We have 21 mana here, 2 Castle for card draw, 18 Swamp, and 1 Tyrite. So you can add tokens to legendary things like Luris and Veto, and then possibly make them indestructible gods as well. So there's the deck. Cheap, fun. If you don't have 2 copies of Sedgemoor Witch and you don't want to spend 2 rare wildcards doing so, you can definitely do something else, like throw in another Foulmire Knight, throw in another Veto, even throw in another Hunt for Specimens. So yeah, a lot of things you can do. It's not necessary. It doesn't do a ton in this deck. It's a nice feature because we are dropping down the pests and these other things that are in here. These are all spells. These are all sorcery or instant spells, so they do trigger the Sedgemoor Witch, as does Hunt for Specimens. So there you have it. I'm going to stop there and let you watch a bunch of games. Pretty sweet and fun. All right. Thanks a ton for watching. Please consider subscribing, liking, suggestions, feedback. You know the routine. See you next time. Oh, and look out for Thursday's deck. I'm going to have another mono black deck or a Golgari deck, 2 really close to go, ready to go. Also fun, cool decks. Yeah, we are looking forward to Golgari version 2 pest deck, and like I said, it's really ready to go and looking even more effective than the previous one. So see you later. We'll keep this. Okay, certainly waiting for Bastion, another land. Eidolon. I'll take any little advantage I can get. We have Myers Grasp here. We could lose one of the Archfiends with Plum. Get some card draw, we'll see. Okay, we got a 4th mana, that's great. I think we got to run this. Bit of life advantage. Ravens next turn. They could have Banishing Light here, okay, Impassioned Orator. Charm Strike, a life gain of their own. Ooh, Eidolon, okay. Right now we're going to get Ravens up. Our great hope with Plum will be that we get a Deadweight or Myers Grasp. And Bastion, perhaps. Okay, we got a land there. Which I'm going to run Plum now. Take out one of these. Draw 2 cards. Village Rights, okay. And, okay. Sedgemoor. We'll stay put. That's great. We will bring out Eidolon and sack sack Archfiend, and we'll get a token. If they had Banishing Light, I think they'd use it on the Ravens. We'll let that in. Doesn't do them a damn thing except just allow them to block unless they're going to plop a creature down here. Okay, match made in heaven right there. Are they going to block Archfiend? If they do not, we'll sack it. We'll get a token and 2 cards. There's Bastion and Eye Twitch. Okay, that is sweet. We should be set up nicely by the end of next turn. Of course, a Shadow of the Sky would be terrible pre-Bastion, but they don't make that happen. Yeah, this is now going to become a major problem for them. We'll send the token in. And as we're starting to approach the point where Revenge of the Ravens is going to make a big difference here. We gain 2, they lose 1. Okay. Okay, great card right there. No attacks. Okay, pacifism. We're looking for a plum now. That'd be perfect. We do not get it. We get an Eidolon though. Village rights or plum. We've used one of each here, so there's only two, one of each left in the deck. Good standoff here. They've got 4 cards in hand, 6 mana. We are empty-handed but have the enchantments. Okay, double strike, no problem. Okay, probably a low power deck here. Okay, this is amazing because we'll draw 3 cards. Fencing Ace, we'll say goodbye. Okay, I'm glad I got something other than mana. Charm Strike, goodbye. Jeez. Unbelievable. Okay, here, this is sweet. So we'll throw up Hunt for the Specimen, which will get us into the sideboard here. Necrotic. Eidolon comes up. No attacks. And we're starting to build a force here. They're taking our flyers off the board though. But again, we'll be able to sack here. And Necrotic Fumes coming on will sack Eye Twitch, which will put us back in the sideboard and gain us life. Opponent loses life and we'll be able to kill the creature. That creature specifically. They see Necrotic Fumes. I'm not sure why they would bring that out now. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, they gain indestructible at the end of the turn. So a huge mistake there. I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, this is really rocking it here. Try to apply a little extra pressure here. Unfortunately, I was wrong. I recall that Necrotic requires exiling your sacked creature. Okay. They don't know what we have in hand. Unfortunately, it's loaded with lands. Wow, that is awful. Absolutely awful. Okay. That's fine. They do gain a bunch of life is the unfortunate part. They've got a tough deck here because of Revenge of the Ravens on. They do have a lot more cards than I do. Okay, they're going to kill stuff, which means they will lose. Okay, they're going to get rid of Eidolon as well. So, all said and done, they're going to lose 1 life. Down to a single creature. Just doing the counting, we've used 3 out of 4 of our Myers Grasp, and we've used 1 out of 4 of our Dead Weights. Okay. They're going to gain 1 life if they attack. I'm not sure how that's going to help them. Oh boy. Nothing except tapping their creature for the next turn. Do they have something to bring on? Pacifism, they got to pay 3 life. They're going to fold here. They don't yet, but down to 2. They're unable to attack. It's looking pretty darn futile here. I don't see a way out. Okay, they're just on a suicide mission here. Game. Okay, excellent. Okay, good looking hand here. We're going to keep it. We're going to be looking for an Eidolon, a land, and a Bastion. Really, with that, we can do a lot. Eventually, we'll get a 4th land and get Revenge of the Ravens out with luck. Okay, tough deck here. We're not going to give that up yet. We can eliminate that, and I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Archfiend up. Okay, he's got haste. Yeah, we'll trade. Okay, so far so good here. For specimens up. We're going to take the pest. Alright, dropping the tokens. Okay, veto. I'm going to start with pests. And we need a land here and a bastion here. Okay, that is a bit of a problem. With haste. Okay, we're going to let it all in. Okay. I think we got to take that off. Get the eye twitch on, which we'll trade with them here, and we're going to hold on to these pests. Okay, good battle here. Faceless Haven's a problematic card. Revenge of the Ravens will take the edge off that. Okay, eye twitch, that's fine because we'll get to pull. And we're going to go for environmental sciences this time. Which means we'll be able to play environmental sciences. No, we won't. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we can play environmental sciences. Let's see what's the best thing to do. I think Ravens is the call here. So then we can just come on in with everything. And next turn, we'll see what we get. Oh, okay. Gold span is a problem, but this definitely works in our favor. We have an eye twitch as a blocker. That is perfect. So now we can put up veto. And environmental science, which gains us land, will take a... They'll take a hit. And we're not going to do anything here. And now they're going to be hard pressed to attack. Ooh, and they have no spell there. Okay, Faceless Haven is bumped out. They have a big problem here. We need some additional weapons. Bastion is the additional weapon. Okay, this is fine for me. They got a big problem here. And we'll bring up Necrotic here. Could bring up the Inkling, but we're gonna bring up Necrotic Fumes. Unfortunately, it exiles and doesn't kill. Unfortunately, we get land there, but Goldspan's got to go. And they got treasure tokens, but they got an empty hand, and they got Revenge of the Ravens that looking at with 3 life. Really, there can't be any attacking. I suppose they could bring Faceless Haven and Bone Crusher, but that brings them... Oh my, that's the game. They're not even going to get... Not even going to get to realize an attack. Yep. Good looking hand. We're going to keep this. Okay, I twitch on first. Eye twitch versus eye twitch, okay? Archfiend's Vessel next. No attacks. Okay. See, we're going against some pest action here. Okay, let's throw up the scary guy. No attacks. We'll be running Plum next turn. Taking out Eye Twitch. And possibly Archfiend. Love to get Bastion here. Oh, they get Bastion first. Okay. The race to Bastion has been won. They do not bring anything. We do not get Bastion. Let's see if we can get Bastion right here. Veto. We don't get it. We'll take a pest. And, let's take a necrotic. No, darn. Wait for the Eidolon to come up. No attacks. No Bastion. That was unfortunate there. Wow, another Bastion. Okay, not our day here. Okay, dead weight is all good. We have an Eidolon on the board. I think we're going to start with a dead weight. Gets us card draw. You take some punishment from Bastion. Okay, that's a good card. We're going to run Environmental Sciences here. And put the knight up. And now I'm going to come on in with Nighthawk Scavenger. We'll see if we get a block here for my Twitch. We do not. Okay. And Veto comes next. And we'll be able to run him and the Pest Summoning. Unless we get something more tasty. Plenty of mana in hand here. They got 2 cards. It appears they're not going to use them. In comes iTwitch. That's totally fine. Okay, Plum, they get rid of everything. Okay, they do tap out though, so the problem there is that we can get Veto and Pests on and rebuild a little bit. But yeah, this hurts. Okay. So we have 5 damage we can do with lifelink here. Throw up the pests. We're pretty fat. We are not getting Bastion, which is the total drag, but this will balance the tables a bit. Okay. There goes their life advantage. They got 5 lands and a bunch of cards here, though. We do have the lifelink flyer, which is really huge here. And actually, Veto can give everything lifelink this coming turn, and we could possibly wrap it up by virtue of that. Pest Summoning, okay, that's going to make it a little harder. Okay, oodles of land here, so let's see what we got here. Eidolon. We'll stop there. Interesting they're willing to kill Archfiend. As we could have a Luris in our hand, they opt not to do that. They are going to kill it. No. They are going to kill it. They're going back and forth here. Okay, that's going to hurt quite a bit, and that is going to be the game. Oh no, I forgot their Bastion saved them. Big life advantage here. And they're going to want to remove Veto if there's any way to do it. Okay. A little recouping. Okay, there's the necrotic, and they have the mana to do it. They're going to come for Veto, or are they going to come from Nighthawk? Really, it's going to be Veto, and they go for it. Okay, nice play. And they give it up. I'm surprised they gave it up there.